Hello, hello, wherever you may be. Down by the beach. Just mind the background noise here. Just reflecting on on some of my thoughts here and the progress in the last 10 years. And I'm just staring out into the ocean here, and I was just thinking to myself, what would it take with enhancing my chakras some more in all areas? And I paused for a moment and I thought, well, what are the chakras? And what do they symbolize? And are they real? Are they fictitious? And same from my own experience, they're beyond real. And we'll dive into this here for just a few moments here. We volunteer on the other side to come in here in this lifetime to experience a human emotional experience. A human emotional is the key word there, experience, and without being stuck by it. And this is where you have the soul agreements from mom, dad, the culture, the religion, and all that good stuff. All that information is stored genetically into the DNA, the RNA, and it's also recorded at a cellular level. And I'm seeing here in front of me as, yes, it's a physical body, and equally there's also an etherical body. And this etherical body, this is where everything's recorded. So we're out there, you see that, I'm seeing that beautiful lady out there, and I'm like, wow, that's really nice. Or if the lady's out there and they attract a beautiful guy, or they're seeing something, or they're in their element. Or when I was flying, man, I absolutely loved it. There's that feeling, that feeling, back with that feeling. If you're driving your favorite sports car, whatever it is that, or your favorite tiramisu, whatever it is that, when you think that feeling, it exudes a feeling right away. And these are all the positive feelings that I'm referring to. Equally, for the seven main chakras here, this also records everything else here. And at some point, we all go through that human emotional experience, and the key part here is without being stuck by it. So the soul's aware that when we come here and we live this physical life, that at some point we're going to run into a situation. So these are the old 3D experiences, and there's no judgment, there's no blame. The soul's well chosen the parents, well chosen the culture, the background, the race, the religion, and for whatever the soul's asked for each and every one of us to go through, to learn from without being stuck by it. So the soul, technically, the soul does have the 50% of its say of where, as we're going on with our life, are things going in the right way or in the wrong way. So when things like a disease or an illness shows up, they just don't show up on their own. Whatever we think about, whatever we add like an emotional component to it, especially with a lot of repetition. So say growing up, and whether we experience it or whether we perceive it, the environment has a massive influence on things. So when we see things from a wealth consciousness or a poverty consciousness, it records itself energetically into the body. The same thing when we feel that love for someone, or we're not even feeling loved ourselves. And that's all back in with the chakras. So things like, say, when you're out shopping, and you're shopping and you get that one thing where it feels so good, this can be felt in the base chakra. The other part is the creativity, the life force in the sacral. How good does it feel? What does it feel like doing your creative element? Or is it blocked there because of a trauma from a younger age? Or back with the base chakra, was there rejection? Was there abandonment? Was there a fear? Was there a loss? How good was the environment growing up? Did you like the family you were growing up with? Or maybe, well, what about the neighbors down the road there? They seem to have it nicer there. And it's experiences like this. This is where we learn, and this is where we inhabit all this, and we energetically store all this as an energetic imprint. Then with whatever we're doing in our life, whether we're forced to or not, it's also in our solar plexus. And the solar plexus is our powerhouse. It's in this physical reality that we live in. So it depends on our confidence, on our ability of getting out there, exuding our power, and without being pushed around by others, and how much trust we have in ourselves, trust within ourselves, and with the universe, the creator and such. If that's not the case, is there a loss of trust? And where is that loss of trust coming from? Where is it stemming from? And if it's coming back from the family, or from mom and dad or any other experience, I guarantee you at some point you're going to see it in your own life, either through somebody else, through your own relationship with yourself, say a lover, in a relationship, the business. These are all things, they have an energy imprint. So the heart is thankfully the one chakra that cannot be tampered with on the core essence, because it's connected to the higher self and with the soul. So that, for each and every one of us, we're really lucky with that. Then we go with the throat chakra. Now the throat here, this is not, and I'm saying from my own experience, this is not expressed well. We're not talking about how we feel about things. And it's most important here, the happiness element is super, super essential. Being happy in the way of one's thoughts, thinking, the way that they express, the way that they get the words out. And it's tapping into the creative side, the writing, singing, dancing. For me, I'm going to be going up for a swim here shortly. This chakra here as well, if this one's blocked off, this is where I can shut all the other chakras down. So it's not as much as it's not a joke with this. Then we have this chakra up here, the brow chakra. This is what we think about. And this big hard drive in the back here, the subconscious, this is where it records everything. When we're growing up within our mom's tummy, the environment, how was mom feeling? How was mom's environment? How was dad there? Was dad busy working, or did dad disappear? What was the environment like? How was mom feeling? And these are where everything's recorded. If the foundation here, if it's not solid, it's at one point we're in the 5D consciousness. And the 5D consciousness is asking us to go back in there and energetically release all this. Because whatever's no longer serving us, at some point, with whatever we feel, either as an illness or as a disease, or deep down inside having that awareness, I got to do something with this. I'm just saying from my own experience, we live in a universe and we're living this physical experience. The universe is giving us a chance or an opportunity with releasing whatever's no longer serving us. The crown chakra is just up above here, and this connects in with our confidence, our leadership, our ability of getting out there, taking the fast and immediate action. All these chakras connected, they make a big part, they make up everything inside of us. So the moment when our health is affected, especially in a negative way, or where it puts us out potentially in the hospital for a while, it's asking, what is it inside? What's the feeling? What's the emotion? What is it that needs to be dealt with? And I've emphasized this a few times, the consciousness, the technology is so good now, that through a guided meditation you can release whatever it is. And you can release it at such a deep level where it's gone for good. So I'd invoke you, I'd invite you this. You have any questions or any inquiries, or something like, hey Stephen, I'd like to have some more insight about this. What are you talking about? I'd like to do some one-on-one type work. I'm available here over Zoom. Or for those, if you decide, fly on down here down to Tahiti. We can meet up in Maria, do some one-on-one deep work for the old souls and the master members. And for all other souls here, you're all coming here with the key to the bigger puzzle here of why we're all here. So I wish you, each and every one of you, a fantastic day. Thank you for your time. Until next time.